Yo, welcome everyone. This is 17th of December. How long is it away? Like 3 days away from SNS. So everyone is trying to get those last second scrims in if possible. I am officially off from work from here on out. That's why I'm able to cast today. Normally I don't do Wednesdays, but now I can. Just waiting on a couple more people and we should be good to go. I've got some amazingly strong ginger beer, man. It's so tasty, man. I love it. Yo, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I still got the 1 minute delay, unfortunately. Call it laziness, I don't know. I'm going to try and run the ads now, so there's hopefully no interruptions. I think we'll be ready very shortly, so. Welcome back, everyone. We're just waiting on one person and we should be good. Yo, what's up, Flakes, dude? What a terrible day for rain. Bro, it's been raining like the past forever, bro. At least where I'm at.
Select your hunter. You are the drop leader.
I thought I'd go and do my shopping earlier today. It just ended up being like mega busy, bro. As soon as you get in like that kind of 2-week window before Christmas, it's just stacked, bro. Every day. Doesn't matter what time you go. I tried to be tactical with my timing and it's still rammed. I can't do anything, man. Whatever. Let's see what this patch changed at the very least. If it's sizable. I saw they brought back a Bebo's boombox as well. Alrighty, Game 1 bombing runs is now underway. Looking at Armors on Gridlock to start things off. 3 teams dropping in their kind of expected drop line once that comes through. Well, this is just completely bugged, I guess. Never mind. You see AOR going to the bottom left. Isolated Cold Banger farm going on. Bao going towards the Heart, MST. Chilling on Prisma. Able to probably pick up the armor as well. For free. NBC on shards. I don't think there's going to be any... Oh, I said that. There might be a bit of contact here, potentially. If I can hopefully make it out in this situation. And that is true. EV are able to stick the rest for free, though. Not too bad. So I'm pulling all the way to the bottom left.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
You see a bit of lurking here from Theo. Trying to get the armor and then just back out if possible. He's got the Sky Shock on top as well to make it really easy for him to migrate through any biome he needs to in this instance. We are seeing some potential green on green balance on the Heart in this instance. Kausk did escape with 1 HP. Shichi trying to get the poke if possible. Level 2 though. Can hopefully make it all the way out of town. Looks like he's done that successfully. He also finds Roof at the same time. Aiden's getting potentially mega damage. Straight up the bat onto Void. Flakes now has to jump ship completely. Cobra's not too far away, of course, so. On the full south side, we do see Dracos as well. So SB have basically all armors. Theo didn't get so lucky with his in this instance as well. In the chests. Potential second fight here between Gun and MST in this instance. Gun looking to force away any team they see. Stun doesn't find the connection from phase strikes. Seeing an aggressive dash through, the spike grenade hits onto Meat. Dashes down to the south side to get out of town if possible. Phase tries taking an absolutely monumental amount of damage. Found dead in an instant. Yeah, poke continues. Looks like Small is able to hold ground on the Oath. Despite being super low HP. Unless Calcio goes for the trade. Tries to go for it potentially, but Meep is there for reinforcements. Actually got the trade. It's probably going to be cooked here very, very shortly. Never mind it, he made it out. And Phase Strike's dead. Now trying to get some poking, gets a nice little cup of LMBs plus a stun. Gets the TP away, but doesn't really have the reinforcements to help him out here, and he is dead. We're seeing a lot of teams coming down from the south, from the north side. They're getting a nice little mini stun onto Void to start things off. Still trying to shield up as long as possible, but Akalinx is there with the aggressive send. Void is potentially about to be dead. Yep, dead very, very shortly afterwards. And Akalinx actually dies in the exchange though, so 1 for 1. Flex is getting some decent damage onto 3LP so far. Shroom is trying to do the same as well if possible. Surprised that Atsu is playing so far back, all things considered. They do have the Oath advantage. Armors are actually, yeah, they're actually above it as well. But they decide to go down to the south side either way. Hachos who gets a kill onto Dracos. MST maybe looking for some more kills in this instance. We find the second one onto Baruf this time, MST. On the full south side, we do see another potential fight here. Is it one last member? I'm not too sure. Revel. Alright, MBC. We've got Revel and Hudis, so it should be fine. Assuming Revel can get out of here.
Abyssal hatchlings
And quite a lot of important time though during that kind of daily reset for the mobs. Small dice of the world. I'm not sure if that was a bomb run kill there. You're looking at celerity as well in around 55 seconds. Raptor looking for the send on to Hachi. He might be able to get some free pickings here. Tries to farm it as much as possible before he's dead. Can't really farm anything unfortunately though. Cast with the aggressive sending, also gets the dunk down, but also taking a monumental amount of damage. SB do get the full reset onto Kalsk even after the ulti pop before the kill. Meat feathers up to the north side along with small reinforcements. Deathbreaker is hot on the heels though. Tries to shield bash some of the damage away, but it's still not going to be enough. Even with the Abyssal Breaker, couldn't even get the full charge out before he died. We see Ashe potentially also dying here. Just managed to juke Rebel's ulti at the last moment. Pops the R&B for an extra bit of a stun there. They might be able to get the kill with this. A 1-point exchange, but they kill Dracos just afterwards. Charlie Lee desperately wants to kill Ashe as well. Let's see if that can happen. Landers just get the ulti punch. Bubble's been popped now. Charlie Lee's desperately looking for the reset. Does get it at the last second. Landers just missed the punch. Hurias is there for reinforcements a tiny bit late. Gets the battle gun, but doesn't get the stun. Pops the slug wave to try and buy a bit of time for Charlie Lee. Successfully done it. Ashichi's also trying to get some poking onto Hudis if possible. Same with Charlie Lee. I think one person's at least going to die here unless Hudis hopefully can get away, because looking very, very dire now for MBC. We do see a lot of teams congregating on the top right though. One person dead from NG. Second person dead. Abyssal Breaker's been popped by Calcia, getting a nice little clean kill onto Kuba. Decided to just get a second kill as well. Singularity pop also gets another kill. Gun have found the perfect positioning here to just pick up a bunch of free kills. Really nicely done. Oops, never mind, my camera just scuffed there for a split second. EV just chilling on the top side. No one's really around them. I think they had their own little fight potentially against 3LP and maybe lost a couple of members, it looks like. Rat going for the aggressive suddenly against Bao. Ash manages to somehow juke everything, but the Abyssal Breaker is popped pretty cleanly in this instance. They're getting some decent damage there. But I was still relatively decent on health, apart from Ash, of course, who is super low, trying to heal up on the high ground if possible. Abyssal Breaker's now been popped by Baruf, pops a shield bash, tries to jump up to the top right side. The Squid gets the connection, doesn't even need to do any more here in this instance. Cookie just found, well, Meki finds the kill. Going now trying to get some potential damage onto Cookies. He's managing to 80 strafe between the kind of little cauldron there, just temporarily. Flashes down to the south side to reunite with his team. We are seeing a potential sandwich situation here as well. Let's have a quick flick over and see what's going on there. MST potentially in trouble. Yeah, Battlegun gets the connection, followed by a monumental Abyssal Breaker. He tries to return the favour if possible, but he's lost way too much HP in this exchange. Eevee trying to go for the third party now. Nice little dunk, catches a 2-man, followed by a spin. Crouch gets a nice little punch to provide his team and himself some space here. MST are there, at least picking up Crouch to start things off. Very, very nice and clean assassination there at the last moment. Try and stick the box res. I'm not sure if Ice is going to permit this one though. That's going to be forced away at the last moment. Cookies actually finds a kill onto Deathbreaker amidst the chaos. Looking down to the bottom right side, let's see what's going on here. Deathbreaker still managed to mantle his Wisp, but Blink gets the full kill on the Wisp, turning it into a box. The Mechimech trying to get the kill onto Shin now, finds at least one kill, maybe a second one very shortly as the shield is broken. That's 2 kills picked up in quick succession by Rats, I think maybe even 3. It is just Sproky last alive now for SB. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the start of that fight there. I believe his bubble's also been popped. Out of escape options, it feels like Mechimech just needs to hit the shots now, hopefully. Hopefully I can fix my cam scuff as well, there we go. Cookies is trying to get the dunk with the Squid, but is unfortunately not successful. Even pops the ulti just afterwards. and finds the kill onto SP. They are out at last place, surprisingly. Meanwhile, we're looking at 3OP and AWR having a mega fight on Cold Fang. Acklinks is finding one kill onto Hachi to start things off. He's trying to get the R&Bs in if possible. Snow actually gets a nice little bit of a Beyblade kill onto Acklinks and pops the dunk just afterwards, but I think he's a bit too low on HP here to kind of sustain this fight. Found dead shortly afterwards. Actually does get rested at the last moment by Greninja. On my Ghost now. Acklinks does die as well at the last second. Greninja manages to escape with the sliver of HP. Tready's there with the follow-up. Spike Grenade potentially buys Greninja a bit of time along with the Arcane Rogan, but that one doesn't even find the connection. He actually gets a spike onto Tready. That buys him way more time, and AOR now seems to have turned this fight around. Tready's looking to jump ship. Hopefully can find the rails. Yeah, it might be Sebi, who knows? I know that Patch has obviously buffed a couple of characters here and there, Tetra being one of them if I'm not mistaken. You're looking at Vivesol on the bottom left-hand side. Maybe AOR are going to pick that one up after they get the final couple of kills onto 3OP, deciding on how aggressive they want to chase in this instance. It also looks like Gunnar also in major trouble. NBC managed to get the res off. Managed to pick up some kills, trying to get the level 10s if possible. EV maybe looking for the hunt though, trying to get some free pickings as well themselves. Levi aggressively posturing up. Through this, maybe looking for the perfect hook angle if possible. Trying to play the max range. Some very cautious kiting here. MVC are probably going to go to the right hand side in this instance. It looks like in this instance, Treadsy is going to be sticking the bottom res. Hopefully a Shroom can get out of town here. Somehow managed to find the bush. And G have not checked this one somehow.
Meteor Beast
It was extremely illegal. Unless they randomly hit an LMB from one of the mobs and it randomly hit Shroom. He's going to be fine in this situation. Nerves are high though.
Enemies have captured a Meteor Soul.
Valve still managed to stay in the game amidst the chaos though. They may be able to get a free kill, at least one in this instance, unless Space Strikes can't find the TP, finds it successfully. Can't hit the ulti for a connection. Actually, they do get one spike. Gunnar, kind of a 1-for-1, now 2-for-1 in this instance. Valve are winning this one. The punch doesn't find the connection. Orlando's not hitting that one. Fate Strikes manages to get away with a nice little TP. A portal play comes up from Shichi, trying to get the chase on to Fate Strikes, trying to find the correct angle. We already see a crown pick up by Calcio as well. TP up onto the mountain. Calcio's there for the reinforcements, of course, and Gunnar able to get out, but they don't have much space to play with, of course. Rez has been stuck in this scenario by NG. AWR were looking to potentially fight them, but have decided against it at the last moment. 3OP actually never went for the stick in the end, so we do see, I think, in this instance, Shroom going up to this north res, which is going to be potentially isolated for free. Maybe he had a scan or something. I don't know how he had the info for that one, but looks like it's going to be the correct call potentially here. Ash just... Oh my god, Kuba! That's super unfortunate there. Cookies also finds Charlie Lisa. NBC are out at 9th place just afterwards. Void is dead as well. Calcio's trying to get the pickings if possible. 40 seconds left. Should ideally heal Face Strikes a bit more here, but I think he's probably been in a couple of his own little exchanges and fights, which has left him on super low HP. Has to pop the wings on top. Rufus maybe looking to try and get some battle gun connection, but couldn't do it in the end. Calcio's been left to the wolves, it looks like, so there's no crown option anymore. It looks like 3OP did get the res, but they are temporarily split for the moment, unless one person backs. Or they decide to back on the other person. Trendy in this instance split. Top left, we see EV just going kind of objective oriented, going for the rewind. It's going to be completely isolated. MST also pick up the crown, 1 minute 15. And a rest stick from NG. It feels like this like the third or fourth one that they've had. Well, it looks like way more than that in fact. But they're still in the game, which is all good, good things considered. Tiny bit underleveled. Almost not the best, but not the worst either, of course. Oh, Rata looking for the aggressive chase. As Hachi mentioned before, walking the dog might be the term. Blakes is trying to get some poke to sustain against 3OP, making sure he can show off the potential prowess that NG can kind of output damage-wise, but Void has already found dead amidst this kind of a minor exchange. Sure, I'll try and show some. Let's see if 3OP are running it. No, they're not. Let's have a look over at... There you go. Sunweaver, Burning Claw, Resilient Gauntlet.
An enemy oracle is
See if I
scanning.
can find some more.
The storm is closing.
Rat not running it, but they're having their own mini fight against Eevee for now. Managing to hold ground. Eevee jumping down to the south side. Flashy. kills Atsu at the same time. Nice little knock away to knock Ice. He's bought himself a bit of time potentially with that dash to the left. Blink is there with the instant pounce on though. Yeah, pops the Abyssal Breaker, maybe looking to get potential mega value. Crouch gets a nice little punch onto the boar as well just afterwards. EV have lost a lot of armor in this exchange, and I think Raxa doesn't have any heals left either. Just pops one last one onto Levi. Probably needs another cooldown there. Theo sent it in with the squid play very aggressively. Link is there kind of poking behind EV. In the center of the nest, it feels like the B nest. We'll find one kill at the very least onto Levi. Followed by a squid play that doesn't find the full connection through the portal. They're trying to kill Ice if possible, but he's holding his own. Hopefully he's got the wall because Cookies is looking for the chase. Fluffy's also there. AUR maybe looking to get some free kills, but they themselves are just dashing down to the right side. They don't want any part of this. It feels.
The lava baron has arisen.
Ash with the aggressive send-in. See if I can look at Bao. Fake Claw, Burning Claw, Sunweaver, and Masamoon. Akko just finds a kill onto Lumil. Oh! Rax didn't go for the kill onto Cookies in that instance. He went for the team heal, which might potentially be more viable as long as Levi does get the kill. He does get it. But of course, a lot of utility has been used in this instance. Hopefully the rewind is still off cooldown so Crouch can kind of get out of town, maybe buy himself or his team a bit of time. Maybe they've actually done it unless Shuji goes for the chase. They actually get the kill onto Crouch. Yo, what's up, Bibi Blukes, bro? Oh, they full box it as well for the rewind. On the south side, NG still managed to stay alive as well. They might be even able to pick up Imorius. Bao now jumping down to the south side for some even more kills. They picked up an absolute monster amount of kills as well in this fight. Acklings is last alive, being potentially chased here by Blink. Has managed to, you know, buy himself a bit of space here, but Blink is still looking for the chase. And it's kind of, is it a 1v1? It might even actually be. Yeah, it is. Looks like both of them have stalemated here, and this Hachi goes in for the send. They're going for the send onto Acklinks if possible. Levi's also now there, welcoming Acklinks with open arms, or fists, let's say. It looks like Hachi just found the last kill onto 3LP, so 3LP are outed. 8th place, Raxa is still there. Maybe looking to get the box res. Has to back at the last second, but cancelled by Calcio. The nice little shield bash. Abyssal Breaker's popped with no value extracted, unfortunately. You're seeing a bit of a res fight here. Let's see if this can be stuck. Raxa just get the back as well. Hopefully he's got the air blast and second wind. Or second wind's already been used. They might be able to get at least one kill. It is now a 3v2. But of course, with all the utility being used, Blink, can he make it out the bomb run? Because it looks like he's got just enough space. Levi's managing to sustain an infinite amount of time. Somehow gets a wisp as well and gets out of town. AUR looking mighty strong. Portal play is also used. Actually looking for some aggressive chases here. And he actually gets a kill on Takuba at the last second, which is really clean. Raxa also dead just at the last second. It is Levi last alive, chilling in the bush. 62 gold though, so there's not really a res opportunity unless he sticks this one on his bonfire. While AUR continue their chase onto MST, he can hopefully stick this one, but Bauer there just below. So it makes it pretty difficult for him to stick this one for free. There is no crowns. There's a crown on the bottom left. Maybe if he goes for the high roll anywhere but here, if he has one. Of course, it's a risky proposition either way. On the bottom right side, we do see NG as well. Trying to get some potential damage onto Baruf, but he's just bullying it, feels like NG. No armors in this instance, no heals, but there is a nice little armor pickup by Lumil at the last second. Ooh, double Abyssal Breaker, sorry, double crown there. Abyssal Breaker nearly got the kill. Calcio just managed to survive a touch longer here, but is 2v1ing an extended period of time. EV are outed as well, just afterwards, 6th place. Calcio's managed to survive still, but Atsu's there now. Abyssal Breaker's popped for the second time by a different oath in this instance. Oh, he tried to last as long as possible, but MST did get the crown pop and a second kill just afterwards. Gun are out in 5th place. NG are able to get this maybe next level stick again. I don't know how many reses they've used now. I don't know if that counts independently or not. I can't remember, but it's already at 15 so far according to the bottom metrics. NG pick up one kill at least in this instance. It might be a 1-for-1 exchange. A bot press is being attempted by MST, potentially for free. Or it's going to be they're going to be at least a 3-man. Crown on the bottom right side now. Maybe Flakes has an option to go all the way around if he plays the portal. I'm not sure if he wants to try it though. It's a bit of a aggressive blind one. And now he's being gate kept by Fluffy Fish. Doesn't get the battle gun connect, which provides Flakes with just potentially enough time. But Hachi, oh my god, he gave him the fallout ending there, making him die to radiation damage. Brutal ending. We do see Bao as well. They've picked up the Null Top, placed it right on top of their bonfire. They have the high ground control, armors in abundance. Rewind picked up. Roof goes in with the clean Abyssal Breaker, forcing away MST. They're running out of space pretty rapidly here. The nuke is also dropped by Fluffy. Gets a nice little dunk onto him as well. Two ways are also being utilised. MST managed to get the free res, while AOL were kind of preoccupied having their mini dance against Bao. Looks like Snow lost a lot of damage in that exchange. Hopefully has the ability to heal up. Battlegun gets the connection onto Hachi, but he manages to escape somehow. And there comes a lot of pressure from the top side. MST trying to do their best to kind of take down Bao. Or at least take their space away at the very least. But Bao managed to fend off both teams, kind of in parallel. Again, it's a nice little punch to start things off against Bao, but they're still pretty resilient here. They all have lost about half their armors or even more in this exchange. The Abyssal Breaker's been popped pretty cleanly, followed by a nice little shield bash. Battlegun maybe getting the connection onto Ash for a secondary stun. Now left on half HP. AWR looking kind of on top in this instance, and as Kuba keeps getting that monstrous poke onto AWR, actually killing Snow. And maybe just afterwards, it's going to be Greninja as well. So AWR now in dire straits. Hachi's trying to get the heals up if possible. Hopefully AWR have enough econ to maybe buy a crown or something along these lines. I think Fluffy did make his way all the way to the top, basically uncontested. We do see him sticking the res in the zone. Shichi's there waiting. As a Guardian, it feels like, and he's successfully done it, brought all members back.
Enemy Oracle online.
May have miscalled the names there, but either way, you saw what was happening. You are trying to get some last second heal in, if possible. I guess if anyone's got an air blast, it will be an opportune moment or a battle gun potentially into those bombing runs. We'll have to wait a while before the next one drops down, of course. Kubo's trying to get some potential poke in with the Saros portal. There goes the orb, not finding a connection onto Bao. Ash with no armor though in this exchange. You're seeing the Beyblade spin in from Meep, but not able to extract any more value. Just trying to get some long range poke with the Arcane Railgun as well. Abyssal Breaker's getting some potential mega damage here onto Snow, but just managed to make his way out with around a third of HP. MST look to now be on the ups, potentially. In this kind of attrition war between these three teams. Very, very ugly fight so far. Roof gets a nice clean Abyssal Breaker onto AUR, and I think this might be the moment that they crumble. Actually just gets spiked in the zone as well, so that's, him completely dead, and this is just Fluffy dead straight shortly afterwards. Snow trying to last as long as possible, still not enough. And Bao get another couple of kills there. That is AUR out to third place, just two teams left. Kalska's trying to get some potential major damage onto Shichi, but it's probably still got the rewind, I feel like. So it might not be the best person to kind of go for the aggro send on. Kalska might be dead in this instance as well, taking a lot of damage to zone. Found dead right at the last moment. But MST is still winning. It feels like they're on top. Able to get the nice little knock away, do a lot of damage into the zone. And that is MST winning game number 1. Was that 11, 18, 22 kills for MST.
The storm is closing.
There's no way they're saying this. No way Kuba's saying this. Oh, they fixed the R&B issue. There's no shot. There's no way. I need to try it. I might try it after scrims just for fun. I find that hard to believe. That's so ironic, bro.
Select your hunter.
Let's light this match!
You are the drop leader.
Yo, basically I'm on holiday now, so I didn't have any work, so I managed to do my food shop earlier so I could cast.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. We are into game 2. This one is going to be bullet trains. Got armors on Scav Bay. Dropship going down from the south up to the north. It looks like 2 teams have dropped potentially for the Scav armors. 3 teams actually. So some potential heavy action going on here. Souls have dropped to the top right hand side. Soul of Affluence and Fortitude, of course. It's going to be SB Gun and AUR looking to pick up some armors if possible. I think all the teams are probably going to try and escape though afterwards. Oh, we got the mega high roll snow. That instance Hatch is going to pick up one as well. AUR trying to get some XP as well. Missed this exchange. But they could already jump ship if they wanted to early. But maybe they actually go for the send onto SB Gecko. Potentially stuck in a sticky situation here. Pops the shield bash, but now has been knocked around like a pinball in every which way direction. Found dead instantly. Deadbreak gets a nice little punch to maybe buy his team a bit of time here. Shin probably needs to jump ship completely now on the Krista. Deadbreak's going to try and kite as long as possible. Hopefully no one on AUR gets spiked. Nice little punch buys a little bit more time here, but Deadbreak is now on his last legs. Found dead. Shin just managed to take the anomaly up to the top right hand side. Horse Broken did make it out though, so... do kill him right at the last second, so that's going to be, you know, the whole of Scav, you know, is free Dominion if AUR wanted to grab the last armor. Unless Gun actually yoinks him, Gun could always yoinks him as well. We do see Fate Strike's looking to get a chest. Gets one as well, okay, nice call. And there's Sprokane looking to stick the res on Gridlock.
Online. Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
Top right, I think ED may have picked up both souls, which is a potential real nice boon. Or did they? Let's have a quick look at MBC. Let me look back again real quick. I'm not too sure. I need to maybe rewatch the VOD as to who took that one. I swear at one point it used to show the aura below the character if they picked up the soul. Or maybe it only shows after a certain time period, I can't remember. Either way, the battlefield looks extrememely calm apart from that kind of early fight we've had on Scav Bay. NG went for the Cold Fang farm, I'm pretty sure, so they're going to be kind of rich in this instance. Picked up quadruple blues as well, which is really good. FST are trying to get some last second goodies if possible. We're seeing a potential interaction here between AUR and SB. It's weird to see the resurgence of Wukong, but I'll take it. Any sort of meta change is appreciated, even if it's going to be the final one. Can't get the dunk, unfortunately. Shin is dead. SB are a tiny bit homeless here. They did manage to stabilize a touch in terms of levels, but AUR just bullying them endlessly, it feels like. Sprokane maybe looking to stick the next res, but we are seeing the backs come in. AUR just looking for potential kill points. The endless chase might be continuing here. We do see Sprokane going down to the south side, trying to feather up if possible. Doesn't look. I think they may have stopped the chase just afterwards, but I think I got this gut feeling they're going to be, you know, constantly reuniting, even in that situation. Gun seem to also be in a bit of trouble here. It's just Flashy Frost last alive. MST pick up a bunch of kills, and Gia not too far away from them, still with the armors intact. On the top side, we do see ED looking to farm some ghosts as well on Hallows. Rat and SB are there respectively. Deadbreak is trying to stick the rest, but actually jump ship at the last second. I think he could have actually stuck it here, but of course he doesn't know what's lurking in that kind of fog. So it's not a bad call overall. I think the rest was stuck on race for either way, so at least they're back as a full 4-man again before day 2. so they can get their level 2s and maybe some better armors. It might be a crazy fight here, potentially on the south side. MST. Mr. Breaker's then popped onto Void. Absolute chunkage. Void tried to survive as long as possible, but still found dead. And he'll get some nice little last second heal. Spike grenade, doing some decent damage there. Some LMBs in the abyss. Ratter there looking for a clean third if possible. Cookies with the aggressive sending onto Smold. Actually manages to completely jump ship. Hopefully come back as well onto his team. He tries to get some damage onto Blink if possible. Meets there for reinforcements at the last second. He's probably has to jump ship as well now. Trying to go through the wind ring if possible. Still being chased quite aggressively by Smold. Blink's already backed as well. They still got the connect, so he's able to really catch up super fast. And Cookies does die.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
I like how MST are juggling these fights. It feels like
The storm is
they're always able to come out on top.
An
The way that they
enemy
kind of
oracle
cycle
is
their kind of
scanning.
health falls. Or maybe it's just how opponents are focusing on them, I'm not too sure. But either way, there's some sort of like a in and out rhythmic motion that seems to be really beneficial to how they play. Just keep trying to farm up the Guardian now against NG. They do have the high ground. Neep is there looking to pressure them away. They're pretty underleveled in this instance. They have the 7 though, so they can still turn things around. Spike being able to attempt it, but didn't find a connection. There goes the Abyssal Breaker, looking to catch out Lemuel if possible. Already found dead. The Abyssal Breaker's popped just afterwards. And G are in potential major danger now. Atsu is found dead just afterwards. ST look for this full-on aggression chase onto Void. Got at least a couple of dashes left, potentially in the pocket. Gets a nice little heal, manages to go down to the left-hand side, but is already in further state, so is found dead. Flakes is down the bottom left-hand side, looking to stick the res back as a full 4-man. On the top left-hand side, on Hawk, BDC3OP actually running away from Bao in this instance. Aggression's been turned up to 10 for Bao, feels like, in the kind of early mid-game as we approach the end of day 2. But the mobs are still up for grabs. Backlinks and Shroom have already lost half HP, but Shichi bit off more than they can chew. Actually dies in that exchange. Ash looking to try and extract some value from that nice full R&B. But is just left there as a lone wolf. Orlando's chilling in the bush. Not sure if both if we want to check this one. Guess Rez is being stuck by Baroof either way, so it's not an issue. You see a massive potential fight here in the top right hand side as well. It looks like ED and SP in this instance. Split up SP so far. This is popped on by Gecko. Depbreck's there with the reinforcements. Crouch tries to get the ulti onto Gecko, but doesn't really get the connection. Depbreck does get the kill onto Crouch though with his own little ulti.
Enemies have captured a soul.
3v4 now for the moment. Ice is trying to get some heat up at the last second. Depbreck still popping those LMBs onto Rex so if possible. Levi tried to stick the rest, but had to jump. Goes down to the south side. Rex is having his own little mini 1v1 against Shin, it looks like so far. Levi gets spiked at the last moment. Now a 2v4, and you see Rex jumping up to the north side. Maybe Shin is looking for the chase. Depends on how far he wants to do it though, or how long. Who's it in this instance trying to go for the escape? Who dis from MBC? Doesn't get the hook connection either, unfortunately. Blink is there, gets the punch back. He's just trying to survive as long as possible. Gets ulted though. Tries to dash through to escape all of that damage coming his way, but he's still found dead. That is MBC out in last place. Bottom left, we do see MST and NG. It's just actually lost alive, about to die. MST pick up so many kills it felt like, but they just endlessly farmed NG in that instance. Well, 15 kills already picked up with 9 teams left is absolute insanity. Picked up 1 kill onto Gun as well. Calcium might be the next victim shortly afterwards, unless he can somehow get onto the train. Calcium does get the nice little dunk though. And Gun are now looking maybe to go for either Hot Res or this current one just on Prisma. I don't know if MST are going to stop this one. Potentially they can. 3OP did manage to survive amidst a bit of chaos that they've had to endure themselves. Ratter looking for the chase though. They're kind of mirroring this one so far.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Looks like they're surviving pretty well so far though. I'm not sure if Blink wants to get some potential mega focus. Same with Mekimet again, just trying to guarantee a bit of space here. Blink also scuffs the punch unfortunately as well. Because he's trying to do a bit of a pad send in, but Shroom actually went super aggressive and actually capitalized on it very, very hard. Along with the rest of his team, they instantly pounced on Cookies. got him gibbed. And now we are seeing like 3 or 4 teams potentially having this massive convergence here, just below Wraith's Row. They are trying to hold ground here against SB. A double Abyss Breaker has been popped. The ulti has also been popped here. Oh my god, the Beyblade by Snow is getting monumental damage onto SB. They are still lost a lot of HP themselves though amidst this kind of exchange. They go for the kind of portal play for the escape because Bao and EV are also there. It's kind of a lingering remnant of that previous fight we just saw. Everyone was kind of posturing towards each other, but SB did get the clean out. They're able to reset completely. Really perfectly timed ulti there, but the RMBs and the extra damage is coming in straight after onto IC is going to be the first victim for EV, or maybe the second one, let's say, because Levi's already dead as well. EV can maybe go for train res. It looks like he's back onto Rexa for that very reason. There's also a red drop that they can potentially go for Rat. Some Mechanic here, just kind of ISO. Maybe he's waiting so his team can back on him to potentially contest Dreadstar, which is dropping down in around 45 seconds. Bao able to pick up a load of mobs here for free. There goes the train stick by Crouch along with their Rexa. Mechanic tried to stop it but couldn't do anything in this instance. They decide to go against the red drop as well and not go for that. SB. Battle guns are coming out. Oh, Hachi gets 1 kill, but also dies himself, so it's not kind of not too bad of an exchange. They've also got actually they don't have control over a res. It looks like Bao's looking to stick a res themselves. They've lost their Baruth as well. They're pretty split here. They've got to be a little bit careful. Kind of kiting backwards. Maybe Rat go for the aggressive send in onto Shichi. Doesn't even find the train tracks, so it's going to be temporarily split a bit longer here.
Oracle is scanning.
As the backs come in at the most perfect time. The portal's used by Shichi. Carries on kiting up towards the top right hand side. Ash is now there along with the rest of Bao. Rat probably stopped the chase now, I assume, unless they want to go for the send. We do see a kite down from the south side by Cookies. Oh, sorry, by Blink in this instance. Hopefully not caught up by EUR. Jumps away. We do see Gun as well out in 8th place. In a potential major fight on the bottom left hand side. SB now rotated all the way down here. Shin is the first victim. EB managed to hold their own. Get a nice little free kill. We're seeing Abyss Specialist from Deathbreak. MST trying to apply a bit of pressure to EV. They picked up armors and are getting the repairs in, so they're able to stabilize pretty nicely here. You all have first dibs over the Dreadstar. Europe are a little bit split on the left side, trying to pop bombs from last second mobs in endgame now. Nordhart has also dropped, well, it's going to drop to the ground in around 55 seconds. Napalm's dropped. Looks like AWOL got it for free. Rat were trying to get some poking, but couldn't really do too much in this instance. Ricker's been punched away by Blink. The kiting continues. The Gecko's not really extracting too much value. Blink also scuffs the ulti as well, so he's lost a lot of value himself. There you are. And then the right side trying to just, you know, force the flock of SV sheep up to the north side. This kind of zoning control. Of course, Snow could get the perfect engage if he hits the crazy Dreadstar here. If a lot of utilities are used, the zone is going to pull towards the train. We're seeing a lot of people dying in the Abyss at the last second. EV now, potentially on their last legs. ST get at least one send, and Kuba's trying to get the snipes if possible onto Raxa. Doesn't hit that shot, but might be able to hit the second one. Hits the orb. Just one last shot, a couple of LMBs. Unfortunately, EV are outed. I think they got thirded as well by 3OP. 3OP managed to pick up a bunch of armors and the bonfire too, so really managed to, you know, snowball the lead, that whatever lead they had, have really capitalized on their positioning and things of that nature to kind of further it. He's forcing Deathbreak away. Gecko's down the left hand side. Rat are continuing the chase. Cookies actually decides against the chase onto Gecko though. At the last second. Nordhart still up for grabs. ISO fight here, unless it's a third party by 3OP. It looks like that's the case. Hachi sent it with the ulti, able to get the kill on the Kausk, but it looks like a Greninja might be dead as well amidst the exchange. And MS and Kausk as well. Maybe I already said Kausk, I'm down, not bad. 3OP are just capitalizing on all these 3 third parties endlessly. So if Gecko's is he sticking hot? Can't stick it, unfortunately.
An enemy oracle
it's been 2-8. Or has it? I'm not too sure. Can't see it. Rookie looking to get continuous damage though to AUR in this instance.
Warning. Storm closing.
Napalm's dropped. AUR trying to get some extra armor repairs in for free. There is a crown on bottom left that Gecko could potentially go for. He's trying to go for the train stick, but misses that one. Hopefully get the next one then potentially. There goes the rotation by Gecko. Now found by both MST and AUR. AUR now potentially have 3 pickies on Gecko unless he can get out of this one. Been absolutely CC chained. Oh, and spiked as well at the last second by AUR. Is unfortunately SB out in 6th place. And Nuke has been dropped as well. Oh, and Akalink actually touches on the edge. European now in a bit of dire straits. Rat go for the aggressive send-in. Oh my god, so does Bao just afterwards. Reflection plan to counter Frenzy. The portal's been used at the last second from Shroom as he's last alive. Pops the bubble. And, both teams are trying to get the last pickings onto 3OP, but he just managed to escape at the last second. We do also see a crown being picked up as well by Meep. Can't get the kill onto Shroom though in this instance. Full last minute dash attempt by Bao as well. They also got thirded. Oh, but Ash gets the dunk onto Cookies. But it doesn't matter because MST do get the kill onto Ash. Bao outed. And there's also a full crown reset in that instance. Theo to the life for Rat, and they get the rest stick anyway, so they're fine. So it's pulling up to the top right hand side. MST. Maybe looking for the send in onto Rat. 2-man send in. Rawsman popped as well. Luke's trying to dash down to the south side. Maximizing momentum when possible. Hopefully no one dies to train. Everyone's fine. MST look for the rotate back onto their bonfire.
Nuclear launch detected.
MST have already jumped ship there. They're going to be completely fine this instance. I think they've got the bond pack as well. Or you jump it up to the top left. Portal play being used here. Ashley's there trying to get the circle around with the ulti. Gets Portal kidnapped Scott though. MST try to survive as long as possible, but AUR kind of winning amidst the exchange so far. Managed to go down to the bottom left hand island. Ratter there looking for the clean third party if possible. Just allowing these 2 other teams to go for that free fight. Kuba tries to apply a bit of space for his other teammates if possible, but they themselves are taking so much damage. Kalsius trying to get the stick on south side potentially. I'm not sure if Rat can allow this. Kalsius may be able to actually stick this one. They do get it back in time. Oh, and Theo actually ties in the exchange for it. Cookies actually kind of evens the playing field though, unless the rest can be stuck here onto me. Oh, they lose Kuba though amidst the exchange. That's a full kill. They didn't get any dunks out. Oh, they actually do get a dunk. This breaker's been popped. Dash down. Just getting through the edge of the circle. Still found dead though. Oh, Blink getting another spike here as well. Super duper chaotic fight. What are you doing, dude? You look at it, just 2 members now for Rat versus 3. It looks like as they do stick the res. You will also stick their own respective res. Actually tries to get the punch ulti send in, but Cookies has built the Great Wall of China just temporarily. Oh my god, we got monumental damage onto Theo. And now that they've swapped places, they're going to stick this res. So let's Smoke and stop it in time. Gets knocked away at the last second. R&B's used. Gets mega damage with the dunk. Nice little punch away to confirm this. Res cannot be stuck. And Rat are now in potential major trouble. This Breaker's also popped by Fluffy. Nice little knock away plus a couple of LMBs, Cookies. Tries to get the squid dunk, but can't really capitalise on the value. And he's going to be cooked. That might have potentially bought Blink a bit more time in this instance. Gets a couple of heals off.
Closing.
And Blink has 6k. There's a shop he could maybe do something magical here. But
Enemy Oracle
you could argue
online.
could have maybe jumped around to the top side. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it through here. Manages to kite away everything so far. Can't get the shot by though. Pops the ulti up to the north side. Fluffy's there waiting though. Takes an extra bit of zone damage now. Okay, Rogan connects. There goes the Abyssal Breaker, catching him out. And there's AUR taking game number 2. Ending off with, what, 20 kills? Not too bad.
Enemies have captured a soul.
Here I am.
Yo, welcome back everyone. Just about to get into game number 3.
Select your hunter.
Alchemy applied.
You are the drop leader.
Yo, what's up, Ornicus? There's still one tournament left this Saturday for Saturday Night Supervive. So I'm sure Theorycraft themselves are aware that the game is ending. That's why it's the last one. Right, game number 3 is going to be Unstable Portals. We do see Armors on
Abyssal
Coldfang.
hatchlings are spawning soon.
Let's have a look at the drop line. Soul of the Hunt as well, alongside Fortitude. Is any team going to drop me a Coldfang? Is the question, because that's an absolute boon if you can go for it, but instead no one actually went for it. Oh, one team right at the end, so 3 OP with a return to form into their classic drop location. And this was completely uncontested. It felt like there's some kind of internal mind games going on between these teams, like, oh, someone else is going to drop there, I'm not going to go there. And then no one else ended up going there in the end. Flash is getting potential major damage onto SP, followed by a nice little portal play. SP now split temporarily. Flash is trying to get the kill potentially onto Deprek, but manages to kite away at the last second. Armbree does not find the connection. Hopefully no one gets spiked in this instance. Deprek is now in combustion state and is finally found dead. Just above that, we do see NG looking to apply some heavy pressure onto EV in this instance, trying to fight over this Guardian. Root gets the connection. Raxus has managed to make it out though. Pretty wounded. Punch is also missed by Crouch. It looks like he's going to feed himself to the wolves in this instance. NG went out pretty nicely on top there. bottom left.
The storm is
But chase
closing.
continues. We do see Gun as well looking to apply continuous pressure to SB. They obviously slip the res, back as a full 4-man.
Enemies have captured
And we do
a
see
soul.
Bao now coming from the top side, trying to get the Gun to Spro Kane. He is found dead shortly afterwards. Should just manage to make his way up to the north side. SB having a kind of rough early game so far. So they're trying to mirror if possible. And then Footy makes it out just below that on the bottom right side. This hatchling is now dropped to the ground. 2/3 HP remaining. Ash trying to kite away MSP for the moment. He's doing a decent job. Not able to get any damage himself though. That's the ulti's popped. Orlando's has been knocked around, left with 1 HP. Goes all the way up to the north side. Kind of the oath match between Roof and Small. These are pretty weathered here. She tries to get the kill onto Small, but he manages to kite around it. But the kill might be donated to Gun instead in this instance. Oh, even though he got the dash, still found dead. She gets the aura beyond to Kuba, even when he's at 1 HP. It's crazy. Levi also finds it onto Orlando's, and it's the chaos. Discard is there, being absolutely pummeled by every single team. It feels like Crouch is trying to get the spike onto if possible. Gets nice little RK and Rogan, still found dead. Turns it into a full wisp though. Tries to continue to chase onto Calcio if possible. The major NMB damage and still gets the kite around for the kill. Levi finds another kill himself as well. So EV are doing pretty well so far, it feels like. In terms of kills, picked up 4 so far and are able to pick up the soul as well, which is really good.
Enemies have captured a
She's
medium
trying to
soul.
go in for the hunt onto her flashy, but actually gets the carjack. Can he get away completely? There's the question. He's been knocked off now and the Sky Shock is now blown up. Knocked up to the north side. Let's see how aggressively Bao want to chase this one. Or can they in time? The train is there. Potentially can he juke around? Like tries to go up to the south side, pops a nice little dash. And it's still found dead. This time Theo, you want the kill though. And Chichi might be dead amidst this exchange that kind of was a bit prolonged. Ash also finds a counter Theo though, making it 3v3. Cookies goes for the aggressive sending onto Orlando's. But Eevee are there themselves. They actually steal the kill onto Orlando's. Neck may also be dead here. Kites and feathers pretty nicely, but it's still found dead this time by Levi.
Is scanning.
EV finding these perfect third-party moments. Really, really good to see. SP, however, in a bit of a sticky situation. Trying to go to the top left if possible. But the pops the Abyssal Breaker. Spray takes a little bit more damage in this instance. Found dead, getting absolutely gimped.
Incoming.
On the heart, but you see some potential fighting here as well. Or dancing around it, making tries to escape if possible, but NST are chasing this one to the end of the earth. It feels like if the portal poke to the north side tries to go back through down the portal, but it's not going to be enough. We're looking at onslaught in around 40 seconds, along with teleportation. On the full south side. SB did get the res off there.
Enemy Oracle
Hopefully, Shin can make it out in this instance, or is Shin? Yeah, like I say, is that Shin? It is Shin. European EV. I think they're having a little fight. They're trying to get the catch if possible onto Acklings, but just get a nice little couple of kills at the last second. And Levi's taking a lot of damage. There goes the send-in by Ice, but doesn't really, not really able to extract any value. Oh, the Vortex Charm is clean though. Second win. Oh, he got scuffed by the portal. Was that 3OP's portal? Might have been Shroom's portal. That's so unfortunate, dude. That would have been super cinema there from Raxa. I don't know. It's like having a pizza with the pizza base and the sauce, but not the mozzarella, man. You need that topping, or it just doesn't hit the same. Just found this exchange though. Nice little kite around by Hachi in this instance. Now they get the kill back. It's Sprogan and motor back. There we go. Oh, these guys, man. EG are out to the midst of chaos as well. Last place, or 8th place, should I say? Oh, Abyssal Breaker by Roof. Really nicely done. But Bauer pretty wounded in this exchange. Nice little air blast has bought Bauer a touch more time, maybe just enough, because they themselves are getting third in that NBC after trying jump ship. But Hoodis is completely caught between that rock and tree trunk. And it looks like Rat going to take the soul for free at the very least. Wow, we're way too
An
wounded to
enemy
kind of
oracle.
contest
Enemies
this.
have captured a meteor soul.
Oh, Small, that Abyssal Breaker from behind was super good defeat to SB. Pretty wounded in this exchange. Death Break has to go down to the south side. Gets Portal kidnapped, maybe an advantageous one for him. Yeah, what's up, Sun G's? Gonna burn a Bridger for an extended period of time. Hubris found dead though. Fully boxed as well. Extends it with the ulti. Doesn't really find too much value though against the McT. The spin is also used. House now with less than half HP. Pushing down to the bottom left hand side. 1 HP, surely he's going to be dead. That's SB picking up a nice couple of kills there. And maybe a round 2 fight between EV and 3LP in this instance. But EV are now looking really, really worse for wear. Is crouched last alive. He's trying to get the kill onto Acolytes. Can he get it if possible? One more or a couple more LMBs will get it. And they decide to go for the Wisp play. It looks like 3LP are going to be there first though. And they also have the... Oh, they've already used the rest too. Oh, they're going to be able to get back 3. As long as Rax has got enough heals, he should be fine. As long as he's not tanking too much damage. Rainavirus is also popped. Crouch is found dead. That's super unfortunate. EV, we're nearly about to have them basically like 1v1 fight. Yo, what's up, Jake Braun? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Unfortunately, I'm not too like well connected with other games to cast them. So if I had like a lead, I'd use it, but. Judas getting a monumental punch onto Cookies. The Ratter there to completely collapse on him if possible. His health pool is now just basically a timer until he's dead. It looks like NBC couldn't capitalise on that kind of time frame that he was given to potentially level the playing field. Unless they can get this crazy hook dunk. But this might be a second killer for NBC. I don't know what that was for. Yeah, exactly, Jake Braun. That's kind of part of the reason I'm doing this as well. Like, I'm trying to make sure you get some last second casts in, right? At least for this game. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I don't think there's any other games I could. I don't have any like contacts to just easily get into another scene. For example, I was looking at Deadlock, but that's got like some extremely established casters already. It's got like Bucket, is it MG? I can't remember the Overwatch dude, and it's also got Jake as well from Overwatch. So I thought that ground is already covered. I don't think I can really cover that game. But maybe there's something else, I don't know. Speed, you managed to make it out pretty well. Those broke in with 1 HP. You are also temporarily split in this instance as well. Are they going for the back? They're going for the portal play, fair enough. Cookie's getting chunked in this instance. A very, very weirdly positioned fight here from SB and Bao respectively. Oh, and they get the spike to start things off. So they may be able to get the kill onto Shin potentially. The ulti's been popped by Ash, pops the RB, but can't get the connection onto Shin. Kite's away to the right hand side for a nice little safe escape. Gekko just needs one hammer potentially against Ash and actually finds it. So it looks like Bao are now in completely die straits. Rat also go for the kite all the way down to the right hand side. Trophy chilling on top right as well. EV managed to recover as well amidst the chaos. Picked up 11 kills so far. But they've already lost Levi in this exchange, unfortunately. Yeah, potentially Jake Braun. I don't know. It feels like I just get this gut feeling in other scenes that you either need to have the contacts to like really get into a scene, because the other problem is I'd have to invest an astronomical amount of time into like doing scrims for free in that other game, you know, which means I'd have to learn that other game to like a really good level to understand it.
Warning, storm closing.
I just don't know if I can make that time commitment, you know. And there's not really a guarantee that I could be doing casting just because I put in all the legwork. It doesn't mean I'm going to get rewarded, especially if there's only a super casting for
it. Enemy Oracle online.
Like in my mind, I'm just treating it like it's a done deal, you know? Probably a bet that way. You see down the top right side though. Managed to recover. Almost not looking too healthy though. This breaker's popped onto Shin, but he managed to catch the left hand side for an extended period of time. Less than half HP. Hopefully he can get the safe escape, but Kuba's there with the aggressive chase. Okay. Okay. That happened. Oh, Spokane. Oh, gets the wrist stick! Oh, nicely done. He's back to the hot. The last second of this break has been popped by Gecko in this instance. Doing a decent amount of damage to NBC, and they get absolutely collapsed on by Bao. We also see Rat and AUR picking up an absolute monumental amount of kills as well. To me, it's like one of those situations. Like I wish I could, but it just doesn't seem
Enemy
feasible.
oracle is scanning. Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
But I'll see if I
Going
can
up?
contact some people and just see what's up. This be our like hardcore split for the moment. I don't know if they've used this bottom left res, or maybe they try and back
The
on
lava
Gecko.
baron will soon appear.
Top left, we do see 3OP picked up 7 kills so far. That's 2 to 10.
The storm is closing.
Oh, a potential catch out here on one member at least for Rat. But they're not too far away from Hot, so they go for the insta stick. And we see they're not too far away though. They themselves actually managed to reset. I thought things were looking really, really sour for them for a split second there. And it still might be for Rat in this instance as well. Mechamek actually manages to make the use of the portal back down to the south side. Water's been popped by NBC, but they don't get any value. But they at least get the throw from Mechamek, confirming the kill as well with the Wisp. Bubble's been popped as well.
Enemy oracle online.
It looks like Charlie Lee potentially might be in a bit of trouble. But now there goes to the third party from AUR. GG. Just gets killed at the last second. Dead as well. It's team for the fourth third party. Feels like every team is coming one by one, so that's why I'm kind of saying it like this. It's not really been like all teams are fighting each other. Found dead on the left hand side in this kind of exchange that they're having. Oh my god, SP sending the damage towards L3 3OP, and they're hitting it. Oh! That breaker actually dies amidst the exchange.
Warning. Storm closing.
Able to get the kill potential up to 20, but it does manage to count backwards. Fluffy's managed to pick up Vacuum and Blink as well. Oh! Tries to give the sneaky kill onto Gecko. They just feather everything pretty much correctly so far. Maybe he's got the uppercut this or something. Actually trying to get the kill as possible to Gecko. Actually down to the south side. There's no way he escapes. Wow, he lived such an extended period of time. Shin is going to be found dead here. You're seeing a potential rest stick. He decides to stick this res instead. Overcorral's come out. Don't think he's going to have enough time, and he's probably cooked here. Ah, Orlando's super unfortunate. You are also jump up to the north side. They actually lost one member, Hachi. They've lost the specialist as well, Fluffy. Looking to snowball pretty heavily off this kind of mid-game swipe. Oh, yeah, it's a late game, it's end game. What am I talking about? I don't know why it just feels like mid-game, but it is definitely end game. On the outskirts of the map, or outskirts of the circle, we see Rat as well. Almost not looking too bad. MVC also managed to survive amidst all the chaotic fights that they've had towards the heart side.
The storm is closing.
Almost looking really good. Picked up 9 kills so far. Fluffy just chilling on the south side. They're just 2 members. There is a crown on bottom right that Fluffy could maybe stick eventually once MVC go cold on the scent. And Sprokane actually does. SB are actually fully
Enemies have
out in 6th
captured a
place in this
soul.
instance. Yeah, Jake Braun. I appreciate it. But it's just, you just need to talk to the right people, right? Like, I don't doubt that, you know, like, the community of Supervibe would be, like, awesome and potentially vouch for me, but it needs to be, like, someone who's, in, like, in quote marks, in a position of power who can, like, see that I have the talent, whatever. I mean, if anyone knows someone, you know, feel free to put a cool word in. Then it depends on what the game is, of course, but... Danger is dead. AWR did manage to stick the res though. I'm not sure if Fluffy did some sneaky play with the blink kind of going behind the NBC. They're trying to go for the spike as well. Dracos has lost a lot of HP in this exchange. I think 3OP trying to get the 3-third party if possible. Actually, also still being knocked around like a pinball. Gets some last second healing from Fluffy Fish. Dracos tries to escape, but gets a nice little clean punch to the face. Just found dead. Rebel tries to jump up to the north side. Tries to stick the res, but Rata there jumps down back into AWAR's territory. That's going to be another free kill in this instance. The crown's been picked up as well. 1 minute 20 seconds. They get the stick. AWAR back as a full 4-man, but 3OP are sending it in insanely aggressively. AWAR managing to survive with a slither of HP or armors in this instance. But apart from Fluffy, of course, is looking super duper healthy. Full south side, we do see NBC. They got the res stick off again. That res has seen so many people standing on it. And you see Rats trying to hold on as long as possible. Mech left with 1 HP insta dead by MST. Oh, cookies. Do this with a chunky punch combo. One more LMB will surely get it, but the nice little Oath has been blocking all the shots. Meat is going to be the person who's deciding to live for the extended period of time. Oh man, there's no fucking slide in this one. There's no way. There's no way you can call Oath balanced in that situation. Fortunately, there will be an ad in around 3 minutes. I'll try and, well, we're going to hope the game ends before then, but it might not, so I apologise if you guys missed the end game. I tried to run a 1 minute ad instead of the 1 minute 30, and I paid the price for it, unfortunately. Oh, blink. Oh! Oh, he got absolutely consumed by AWAR there. They pick up a crown, it's actually able to pull off the magic combo there. They get the Wisp Stick, they're able to do that back as full 4. So they are getting absolutely choked by every single team that is just looking at them, staring them down. He tries to escape this, being absolutely choked by Accolades. I feel like 3OP have had a monster kill game. 19 kills so far, there's still some more kills on the table potentially. NBC goes for the aggressive sending, they've been forced away. We just already found dead. Charlie Lee has to dash down into the south side now in MST's domain. Dracos just chilling on the left side too. Crown picked up by Revel. Yeah, Sunchi's the problem is it's just all of the mistakes the company or like the dev team had made in the early errors of the game.
Storm's on the move.
The lack of polish. The way that they kind of forced the game into release when it probably needed at least another 6 months to another year. There's been like bugs that haven't been fixed, really bad imbalance issues that were never fixed. This goes on unfortunately, and all of those things kind of contribute to kind of a drop and play base, you know. That was super duper clean by Theo, but I'm not really sure it's going to be able to extract the vibe from this crown. He's being punished by 3OP, tries to tip the anomaly down to the south side, and maybe last a bit longer here, maybe try to even pick up the blink. But I don't think he can even use it here because he's going to still have that combat debuff. And he's dead. Unfortunately, Rats are outed third place.
Enemies have captured a soul.
3OP are looking for the aggressive Sunday against MST. There goes the beginning of it. Nice little knockout by Trenty. Perfectly timed in this instance. We did get the reap onto Aiden. Trenty's already healed up quite a lot of damage in this instance. Kaus is also super low on HP and armor respectively. This rig has been popped by Smold. We get the nice little reap, a couple of LMBs. That might be round 1, but Meat goes with the super duper suicidal send-in. Can't survive in this situation, it feels like. A lot of zone damage being taken though by Shrewd. He's actually found dead. It's a 1-1 exchange now. Kaus also lost a lot of HP. And there's a crown pop. Nice little punch. Or a nice little knockaway, let's say. But I don't think it's going to do too much resistance unless Kuba can get some monumental damage off. Small is also found dead. And it is going to be 3OP taking game number 3. Perfectly timed. It will be an ad very, very shortly. Catch you guys in a sec.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul. Warning, storm closing.
Yo, welcome back. Flakes. I think what's going to be interesting to me is just seeing how, what Theorycraft make for their next game. Saros Oath Bishop Wukong, okay. Oh, Porsche champ. Maybe there's some other difference here going on. Yo, what's up, Upload? Yo, what's up, B5? Saros Oath Wu Bishop is fine, right? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Kazara, bro? Yeah, Kazara. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I've been in many other communities. Even though people have the best intentions, people don't make the effort. Unfortunately, that's what I've seen, at least. Could be for any number of reasons, right? The game dies, the community dies, whatever it is. People need to get better at that, you know? You could even argue I'm included, but I try to just operate as like an independent agent from that kind of mentality, you know. I'm just trying to, if I see someone as like a true friend, it's not really about the game or anything at that point. It's just I just want them to I want to help them be like the best version of themselves, you know? So like we'd talk about like a lot more like deeper topics and stuff. That's when you know you've made like a real friend, in my opinion, or from a community, you know. A lot of the other times you just have like surface level conversations with someone, which is fine, you know. No worries, Kazara, man. All I know is that I think Sprocade is holding at least one more tournament before the game packs up shop. So, and I think from what he's like spoken about, it's going to be something akin to a match point tournament. So, I also believe Dylan from NA may also do some sort of host another tournament as well. Yeah, Kazara, that'd be cool.
Magnitude 10.
You are the drop leader.
I don't know what the next big game is going to be, unless like another kind of equivalent developer makes a similar, not even a similar sort of game, but I feel like the closest thing we've had in the recent era was probably Ark Raiders. So maybe I cast that. I don't know. Kazara, nah. There's loads of good content to watch, man.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Oh, it looks like a restart. Okay. We'll start eventually, guys, I promise. The only thing is like I may have to experience like transitioning my stream to an like not really my streaming habits or anything, but like the community that I've obviously created here that I'm like obviously thankful for. I don't think there's going to be any retention if I play another game. You know what I mean? Maybe someone like hops in now and again, but
Select your hunter.
Wind's blowing. Time to fly.
I'm not gonna lie there. I was watching some
You are the drop leader.
some old Scrim VODs of like my old team and stuff. I think I don't know why. I just had a feeling that it was like really late at night. It was like 2 a.m. and then I had a feeling like, oh, they're gonna make an announcement, you know. And then it happened in like 20 minutes, and I was already like thinking, yo, I just need to watch some old Scrim VODs. And you're like, wow, boy, did I make so many mistakes back then. But it's really nice to hear like one of my old friends. You would never be able to recreate the source, right? It doesn't matter if you even went back to the old patch. I don't know. You have to have the right people there at the right time. It's part of the reason why I made my YouTube channel with like all the VODs. Because you could look back at VODs from like 6 months ago when I was casting them. Obviously, like you can see how the game's changed and all that kind of stuff, you know. It just leaves like a lot of memories.
Keep you up.
Maybe Jake
Abyssal
Braun, yeah,
hatchlings
maybe.
incoming.
But I don't think I'd take streaming as a career, dude. It's just the time investment required is way too much. Yeah, I will, Kazaro. Like, I'm just gonna if I ever do any streams in the future, it will just be for the things I love doing. I mean, I love doing this, which is why I'm obviously casting it, right? But this is obviously just in the large scheme of things, it's like a relatively small like facet of my life, you know. Oh my god, this vortex charm was monumentally huge here by EV in this instance. Are they able to get the kill onto Small is the question though. Oh my god, they absolutely give MST to start things off. Does look like Saros is still strong as well, yeah. With the Solid Fortitude not too long. Rat going with the aggressive stun into AUR potentially. Doesn't look like it resulted in anything though. They're gonna potentially dance against each other for a prolonged period of time. MST are a tiny bit homeless here. Let's see if their crouch can hit the hook. Oh, if the reap and then the hook hit, they may be able to get the kill.
Oracle online.
Just being extra friendly, of course. Dashing down to the bottom right side.
Abyssal hatchlings
BC went
have
for the
spawned.
books. Go up here with the armors. How's the new mode then? Did anyone actually play it? Does it have any legs? Oh, Cookie's actually fun to kill onto Snow. But they do lose one in the exchange.
The storm is closing.
My YouTube is linked in the... Scroll to the bottom of the Twitch page. It should be there, I believe. Yeah, today. Oh, sorry. This week is going to be the last tournament, at least the SNS tournament. But there will be at least like a a player-hosted tournament as well. Maybe at least one. I know that Sproken is definitely heavily considering, you know, a match point tournament before the servers close. I don't know when, but sometime obviously between now and when the servers close, of course. Oh, EB still picking up kills here and there, man. It's really nice to see. Even with the aggressive drop, they managed to pop. A couple of Sky Sharks being driven around in Scav. Thanks for linking it, Kazar, as well, dude. The turn rotation around.
Enemy Oracle
You know,
online.
Gecko on the back of the Jeep, trying to get some damage in with some drive-bys. Fair enough, Kazaro. Happy birthday to you, bro. I hope it was a really good birthday, man.
The sky opens.
Like, it looked cool, but it just looked like shallow. It just, I don't know. It's not something you could sink out into. I just don't know why they did all the game modes at the end. Like, was it just like, oh, we've got some like free time before we know we're shutting the game down? Just mess around with the game engine that we've already created and just like, I don't know, make some new mode. I don't know, to just burn some time. Or was it done earlier? I don't know. Was it like a prototype game that they like made just enough progress on to deploy it, and they said, okay, we just need to add some polish, some finishing polish, and then we'll just give it to everyone. Soul 55 seconds, along with Soul Speeder on the left. I mean, Kazaro, okay, what's your ideal version of a cake? What does it have to include? Like, what do you typically like?
Warning, storm closing.
Because I feel like people have a wider, diverse range of opinions, man. I'm actually like a plain Jane kind of dude. I don't like a giga icing. I feel like it's just too much, man. It's way too sweet. It doesn't let the actual cake like breathe, you know?
Enemy Oracle
Like, to me, the
online.
cake should be the focus. It should be like overly sweet. I had like a sticky toffee kind of cake. It was like a caramel like sauce cake. That was amazing at a restaurant like a couple of months ago. That was like top tier, dude. You just want the flavor to like be there to augment the, like a jam or something like that is also really good.
Abyssal hatchlings
A
have
bit of
spawned.
cream, not too much cream. That's like my ideal version of the cake. And obviously the cake texture has to be like amazing level, right? Even a chocolate cake can work. It depends. It depends how like gluttonous I'm feeling, right? Ooh! This is a nice little spike there at the last second. Even without the Zeph ban, he's going for the jewel now. Oh, yeah, true, Kazaro. I bet you got like some, you know, incredibly long description about the nuances of the cake. I mean, when I said it like that,
Enemy
so do I.
Oracle is scanning.
But nah, for real.
Pray.
Next thing you're gonna tell me, you're gonna say like, oh yeah, my family comes from a descendant of pastry chefs, and they make like a million layer croissant cake or something crazy. Got to dash down to the south side. Hook comes in, doesn't find the connection from Rebel.
have captured a soul.
Oof, even with the air blast, they're still going to be cooked here in this instance. They do get the hook back, but I think they're still going to get chased up.
Abyssal hatchlings
Continue
incoming.
to descend. Completely forced away NBC. It's going to be a guaranteed pick now, at the very least. Need to kind of hold down the south side. NBC now have to look for res. There is one potentially on Prisma that I do believe
Enemy
Dracos
Oracle
is probably going
online.
towards. Ultra Revive. Holy.
Storm is closing.
Got getting the big connection by Aiden. Snowblade followed up just afterwards. Shroom goes for the send in, the dash reset. Air Blast was used but doesn't really acquire any value. They tried to go through the wind rings but can't do too much more in this instance. Looks like a Rat are going to be able to take Devastation for free. Oh, snap, Kazara, that's wicked, man. So you're in the yeast game, man. Both of those
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
heavy yeast involvement, of course. That's wicked, dude. Oh my god, Validate absolutely chunked it. Rufus managed to make it out with a nice little scoop play to the north side. But despite it's not stopping here, Espiro already lost one member as well. MST trying to go down to the south side. This feels like an impossible fight to cast though, because there's so much extra going on at once. What is happening here? Singularity's popped, they do actually manage to find a catch. MST do come back though for some seconds. You know, they're still a bit wounded, they've not managed to full recovery.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
They tried to really punish Gun, and now Rat come down from the south side. It's like the 6th party, it felt like. Oh my god. Ninjas there trying to do a bit of damage to Calcium. Can't get the spike, unfortunately. Rat just absolutely capitalising on everything there. Think of a nice couple of kills. Oh, good hook. The gun connection onto Flashy. They do. Slug wave out as well, followed by the squid. Flashy is dead from like a full CC combo there, unfortunately. On the full south side, we also see 3 teams here having their own fights. Room, trying to hold ground in this narrow corridor, but Gekka's there holding and holding and holding with that minigun. Oh man, spraying. Hooked them by Aiden for the full CC combo. They do give Gekko in this instance. They're also there. Shin and Deprex still alive. Meepass picked up a crown as well, trying to bring back Kuba if possible. Ice is also just lingering around there on the bottom left-hand side. You're seeing a potential aggressive chase here, or an aggressive split here for Ash on the left. But the other couple of members of Bow trying to get some major damage onto Rat, but they still can't execute it correctly. Orlando's despite dead in this exchange. There is like 2 crowns on the left side. Maybe there's also a train happening soon. Quite a while to wait, to be honest. Ball's been popped onto Kaus. Hatch is there for the follow-up. They get the battle and connection for the kill. Can they confirm it is the question. They actually killed Kaus right at the end. Really nicely done. They are trying to rotate around, but the hook does get the connection, followed by the dunk slug wave combo. Into Snow, absolutely give. Ninja tries to make his way out on the left-hand side. Can hopefully escape this for free. Blinkston is also up for grabs in around 5 seconds. Seeing some major fighting on the train tracks as the res was successfully stopped. Go and look to TP over to the left-hand side as well.
Meteor beasts have landed.
Rat also get their stick for free. Hopefully they can get it before Rat jump on their face. Sorry, Battle jump on their face. If he gets the nice little max range battle gun effectively. Only one team has died so far, and it's about to be endgame very soon. After this night, of course. Good play with the dunk, unfortunately, off on the connection from Neki. Nice attempt, but nonetheless, Cookies did manage to potentially gatekeep Charlie Lee there for a split second before he popped the ulti. Dash down to the south side from Draco. Spawn spiked, and Rebel gets one with a nice little dunk to kind of even the playing field. The dunk connects, sorry, the stun root connects onto Blade Strikes. Mentioning all the keywords except the one I actually need to. Rebel able to get the dunk potential onto Meki. He can't really do it though, unfortunately. He's going to get the front of Rebel if possible. They do find it. Push it down to the south side by Small.
Enemy Oracle online.
Oh! They're able to get the kid down off the Kaus. He just managed to make it away with this Slither HP. The bottom right side as that fight continues up there. We do see a massive one here on the bottom right side SB. 0P and AUR actually already found dead. Could be trying to dash down to the south side. On the I forgot the character's name. Dude, what's wrong with me? Tetra. Oh my god, why am I forgetting it? It's because I don't associate Flufferfish playing Tetra, that's why. I just couldn't think of the name there for a split second. Oh, Aiden got absolutely chunked in that exchange but managed to make his way over to the train tracks for a sneaky escape. Still found dead there by Deathbright. Looks like Shroom also finds Spoke in. It's this kind of 1v1 scene on the train tracks as well as Shroom looking to dash in every which way direction. But it is managing to able to stick the residence on AD. I think they can get it for free. Looks like he is. So trying to dash down to the south side. He's getting absolutely gibbed. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Jake Braun.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
The only thing I'm surprised with is we've not seen like the death of the game, like a YouTube video on that yet. We do see one team, I think it might have been, who is it? MG or SB? No, SB I think outed in this instance. Outed shortly afterwards. The big hitters are falling, man. AWR still in the game though. I think they've lost a member just recently. Oh, one dice to the train. Oh, Chichi actually gets a nice little dunk onto one. Potentially one on the second. Can he do it? Is the question though. He's managed to skirt around on that kind of broken building somehow. Pop the accolade and get some major damage onto Shichi if possible. I'm wondering if Aiden has the blink there for some shenanigans. You see who this as well. Somehow alive, taking a lot of damage from the zone. And going to look for the free kill. They're going to get it. They hit the auto. And they get the spike as well. It's NBC outed. 7th place. We see Flufferfish somehow rotated all the way to the north side. 20 seconds left on Crown. So just putting all the way to the south afterwards. I think there was a train res or something along those lines. Or a crazy res in the zone. Small already found dead in this exchange. Aiden also takes down EUR, so EUR fully outed. 6th place, we see Orlando's getting a chance at fake strikes as well, continuing the action. Crown pickup as well for EV. Can they get the finish? The question. There's a bit of desperation here. Nice little spin by Levi, trying to get the kill. Can't get it, unfortunately. Oh, just afterwards they kill accolades. That's a bit of a sour feeling.
Stay inside as the safe zone moves.
Been able to get the stick for free, but Shichi's there. Sending in those minigun shots. Big French has to pop the wings to get down to the south side, can hopefully survive a bit longer. There is a Crown there that potentially a team could look to stick, maybe EV in this instance. But gonna be gatekeeping this, maybe chilling in the bushes, or are they, revealing for free? Oh, Aiden's there with the 2-man dunk against EV. They just waited a touch too long here. Didn't respect the blink and paid for it. They paid their lives and their whole team's lives for it as well. We're just left with 4 teams now. You see MST in a bit of dive straits. Cusp with 40 seconds left on Crown.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Oh, he's there with the second dunk, gets the hook connection. Cusp has already popped ulti as well, and the first 2 chain up to the north side, taking a couple of win rings. It looks like they're going to be able to get this one safely. There's actually no one there on the north side of the new circle, so they're actually going to be fine in this instance. Throw P just leave them to do their own thing. It looks like 18 kills picked up by Throw P so far. They've picked up 6. Bad with 7. This team with 10. Gonna really trying to gatekeep Bao here, but major damage is coming in against this Phoenix, trying to last as long as possible, but getting insta-gib. So United catching a two-man here. Mega high value coming out from Fake Strikes. He's dead shortly afterwards. Gunner still lasting for a prolonged period of time. Fake Strikes is dead at last second. Calcio chilling in a bush. Can't even go for the Wisp Stick. Now it looks like Smorch trying to get some damage onto Aiden, but he's also going to be able to give that up without issue. Calcio going for the aggressive sending onto Shroom. Ackling's also half HP. Shroom has to dash down to the bottom right side. Same with Smorch going up to his team as well. Going to get the res on the bottom right side. It looks like I'm assuming 3LP want to go for the aggressive sending. We get the dunk. They missed the hook though. And Big Strikes has to pop both of his relics here for a chance at escape. Still not enough though. Pop heals up to the north side. Found dead shortly afterwards.
Storm tightening.
Casio likely to be the next victim as well. And another spike by MST. It's another kill for them. And Gunner outed. We're just left with two teams now, 3LP and MST respectively. They try to blink hook, didn't find it. Nukes also dropped against their bonfire.
Base camp destroyed.
MST kind of mirror for the moment. Drop against MST. Sorry, against 3LP, should I say. So implement to the right for the next one. Oh, Aiden gets the hook again. Followed by the dunk, but there's a mantle at the last second. A nice little bit of survivability. Shroom has to get the dash forward and backwards if possible. Oh! Actually gets an E-flat spike. Unfortunate. Oh, there goes the full sending, kind of mitigated by Aiden there. Go for the Death Box revive. Can they get it? It's the question though. Oh, the train's come in. You have to be a bit cautious here. They drop an E-flat. They get a spike in this instance. And that's just two members now for MST. Calcium tries to get the stick, but 3LP's there, guarding him off it. They get another spike. It's just Beat Blast alive. MST. Oh, that's super unfortunate. It's 3LP winning game number 4. Ending off with what, 26 kills.
Select your hunter. You are the drop leader. Abyssal hatchlings incoming. Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Final Destination for Game 5, Amazon Dawn Caps. Potentially 4 teams looking to fight for it, unless one goes for the train rotate. At least one is going for the train rotate. The other 2 are directly in contact with each other. So good, that kind of potential early fight. MBC versus SB in this instance. Dracos. The rest of the members of the MBC able to get the kill onto Strokane to start things off. She might be the next victim here. Also spiked as well. Can't get the level 2, of course. Different, has only got the level 3 though, so not looking too bad.
Scanning.
No one else has dropped close to each other in this instance as well. It should be free pickings for the rest of the teams to not lose any XP or money. But especially for these 3 teams, it's definitely the high-risk game plan that they're going for.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
I was just going to say, Rebel, was that worth it, bro? I hope it was, because you're playing with fire in that situation. They just managed to make it out there. It's fine. Surely. There's Rex with the nice little pickup. The MP did potentially cancelling some of the armor there. Is Rebel going to get... Rebel gets the yoink! Oh, that's so illegal. But Charlie Lee might be dead in this exchange, though.
Warning. Storm closing.
There gets a nice little double route to start things off, followed by a nice little spin to separate MBC temporarily. We just can now go down to the south side. Oh, really nice clean hook as well by Crouch just afterwards.
Enemy
Send a nice little
Oracle
limits
online.
afterwards. Rebel's trying to stick the res. ED probably can't get there in time. They can actually, in fact. Rebel's trying to get the dunk if possible. Get up to the north side now. Just depends on who can feather or who's going to make the first mistake. Divine Combustion has to play a bit more safely now. I think Rebel's made it over safely to the left side. I think if he had a squid here, he'd love to go for the dunk attempt if possible. They get the kill finally. And unfortunately, they would use the res. I don't know if there's an element of stubbornness coming in from Rebel. Like, yo, I can turn it, guys. I can turn it. He paid his price for it, though, in his life. Charlie getting at least 1 kill into Shin again. Hopefully he can fully reset unless they can win the 1v1. Depbrex now get in the back, along with Sprokane. And then NBC tries to get the back themselves, even after just a revive. Oh, Rebel! Who's alive then? It's just Dracos last alive, looking for the train res, it looks like now. They really love scuffing their econ for the early game. But at least made that with 1 armor,
An
so
enemy Oracle is scanning.
maybe it's a worthwhile exchange, who knows? We also see SB now kind of returning back to their original position on Dawn Caps, maybe looking for any last remnants of armors. NBC did get the res. Skyshot's looking to knock off Dracos, which had successfully done. Greninja's looking to knock off a second member now. Got through this in this instance. Learned the Skyshock. Rock and roll gun. They dashed through at the last second. Oh, and Hoodis actually gets the kill onto... sorry, Greninja gets the kill onto Hoodis at the last second. Probably go for that the magic clip play there if possible. With real P come for the 3 third party. I feel like they did some bond reviewing themselves. The way that they're kind of playing this. I feel like they're so much more third party oriented. At least in this skin block I felt like some sort of difference. Like it feels like it's so much more intentional now. You could argue that's like through some initial positioning calls, or like just saying, yo, we need to just look at third parties only sort of thing, and like orient ourselves to kind of have that beneficial spot. Ashtra and the 1v4 there, I mean, you burn their time, which is always good. Mute box in around 50 seconds, along with mecha boosters on the left. Res being stuck by Valve to bring back Brute and Ash. Day 2 mob resets are available, or have been for a while. Miss T looking for a Res is somewhere on the bottom left, I'm guessing. Small is already sticking one on train, so it should be fine in this instance. Now they can choose where they want to back. Maybe some mobs on Wraith that they want to go for. And you see go for the aggressive send in, actually win against their AUR. They have the level advantage from all of these early fights they've been having. SB are chilling on the Mage Bog. Free farm, they've stabilized pretty nicely.
Oracle is scanning.
We're just trying to scan and see what SP are doing, what's going on with their econ, etc.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Oh shit, started in this exchange. Which has been popped by both crystals now. Oh, they're able to get the rest with the cocktail onto Shin. That's crazy work. NG. Oh, they were doing so good at the start of that fight. Now they might be getting caught out. SB's recovery in fights is like bar none, and they actually get a spike onto SB amidst that exchange. Now it's a 3v3. Let's see how NG wants to continue playing this one. Okay, we're trying to look in for the angle for the hook there, but might have a bit of more than Kikurin actually gets spiked. Oh, wait. But this allows time for Depthrek to get at least one box res onto Shin in this instance. You are trying to fight over the nuke box against Bao. So half HP. Asagum gets the connection from Baroof. Trying to stick Snow. Can't really do too much more in this instance. Looks like Bao got the steal at the last second. But he also died in that exchange. I tried to hold their own, but couldn't do too much more in this
Enemy
instance.
Oracle online.
And Geo just below them. 4-4 man as well. On the top left of Park, we see NBC and Rats going for a massively heavy fight. Napalm's already been dropped, Rebel dashes down to the south side. Still gone dead. Like he tries the squid dunk. Can't find it there, unfortunately. Crown's been picked up. An erratic dash down to the south side after that crown picked up by Charlie Lee. Could hopefully get out. Where's the train? The train is actually not too far away though, so maybe there's a chance for him to escape. I think Trenty has seen this kind of pattern happening before.
Enemies have
Hopefully
captured
Charlie
a
can
meteor
evade
soul.
Trenty at the very least. That buys him just enough time, and hopefully he doesn't even die in this instance. Goes for the aggressive send in, doesn't die to the train. Can hopefully dash down onto the. It goes up to the top side instead. Found dead unfortunately, so there's no rest stick there for NBC. Could have already lost one member, potentially two. If you look for the aggressive pace onto them, try to pop the ulti down. Nice little air blast by Calcio to hopefully make his way all the way down now.
Storm tightening.
EV do have domain over the top of the map. They can maybe go for the air assault for free if they wanted to. I'm wondering if that's kind of going to be their kind of objective-oriented play.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Let's see how to take it down at the same time. Try and pick up the flakes maybe, or broken res, not too sure. Or trying to last as long as possible in the abyss. Can't do too much more either. MST having their own little fight against 3LP. Backlinks from the aggressive send-in onto MST once they've already lost one member. Atagon. Potentially screwed up Kask here.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Dracos is able to get the stick onto the train as well. Crazy work. Going not looking too healthy in terms of levels though. Seeing a level 8 there. Crystal's been popped again. Spraker just get dunked in this instance. Rapidly healed up. Well, rapidly I say, by Depthrek, but still taking a lot of damage himself. Shin also 1 HP, also found dead right at the end. Ash pops the Kamehameha on Gecko, finding him dead as well. Now they're trying to look for Depthrek if possible. Does get spiked by a nice little LMB. Charged LMB from Depthrek. They're trying to get the dunk against Atsu. Does manage to make it away though. Charlie goes for the ult fizzle, manages to survive a bit longer, but Ice just kill him at the last second of the meal. Also potentially in a bit of a dire straits, also found dead. And NBC also lost a member as well from a spike. 2 members in fact. EV still holding strong. And now we're seeing some potential fighting over the soul, which Rat went for in this instance. Meki trying to look for the hook with the mecha boosters to make it a bit more surprising for MST. Pop find the right angle. MST goes for the aggressive send-in. Meki tries to go for the squid dunk. Oh, the battle dunk, never mind, but MST actually get the dunk onto Meki. You're up here just below Rat as well, so they're trying to get the third if possible, unless Kalska goes for the blind sending. Flash actually finds a counter Hachi to swap things off. Lucky finds it one back onto him. Aiden also finds Link at the same time. Go for the aggressive sending on to Rats. Can they get cookies though is the question. Like full HP. The Sky Shock is blown up at the last second. The dash through down through the wall might provide him just enough space to completely get out of town. Goes for the instant back to reunite with his teammates if possible. They are still trying to slowly poke out Rats, but they know that they are still quite a dangerous threat. I say that, but Blake does die in the exchange. Some dancing around Cobra as well, it seems. Calcia has maintained Air Blast. No other members have it though. At least one back as well coming in.
Clear the stage.
Tries to get the kill with the Air Blast but can't succeed unfortunately. Yo, what's up, doucheland, bro? Oh, but Void does! Is Charlie Lee last alive now? The back was not worth the reward. Should have tried to look for the Air Blast now with the dash down. Ooh! Somehow Void did not die in that instance. Even goes through the anomaly. There's a train stick by Cookies. Sorry, a rest stick on the train by Cookies. Can he get it? Brings back Blink. Chosen side Cobra for an extended period of time. Pushing dice to the world. Gecko kills Void as well at the same time.
Enemy
So
Oracle
it is last
online.
alive for NG. I'm wondering if Gun wants to go with the like crazy in send, or Rebel wants to do something like a dash back. So just managed to dash down to the south side. Rebel's trying to get something there if possible. You're looking at Red GA dropping in around 5 seconds. It looks like at least MST are posturing to kind of gatekeep that, but Europe are kind of mirroring them at the moment. But they're not too far away as well, of course. So many teams just constantly in Cobra. Looks like a Red GA pick up for Bow. Uncontested, unless AOR want to go for the chase. We've not known them to be kind of fearful, so I expect them to at least try to contest. MST there, though, are on the left. They've got the ETBs to around 2/3 HP. Star Trucks will be blown up. That might potentially force AOR away. They also drop the nuke to maybe completely force AOR completely now. They're going to go for like one angle of attack. It's now been hooked away. But does the ulti get the connection for the kill? Oh, he gets the steal! They should have stopped attacking it. There's no way. That's funny, man. Oh, man. Oh, Singularity catches the 2-man. It is Knight. Knight 4. They couldn't actually extract the Connect Wrap, though, even though they've got the 2-man. They get through connection. Hopefully enough feathering to Theo to survive. Dash down to the far side. Neki tries to go for the squid dunk. It's unsuccessful, and Rat actually lose 2 members, if I'm not mistaken, in this exchange. No, just 1, sorry. Oh, and they get the hook onto Blink just afterwards. Pop the slug wave.
Will soon appear.
Pop the Twitch more, though. Air Blast, of course, are going to be infinitely abundant in Cobra.
The storm is closing.
As that circle continues to linger around Cobra. There's only like a couple of people had it, and then maybe like 3 or 4 by endgame. Just trying to hold his in against Fluffy. Shield's doing quite a lot of nice work though. The Chilling Rise finally been popped by Hachi, trying to extract some extra value. You see some dashes up into the endgame of Cobra. Vacuum is still there, up for grabs, but I guess I'm not sure if Gecko wants to keep it. I'm not too sure. Small trying to go. Oh no! Charlie actually kills Small there. Gecko kills Greninja just afterwards. And looks like a Wisp pickup as well at the last second. Rez is going to be successfully stopped. SB were trying to gatekeep. I'm surprised they're not trying to Wisp vacuum him off the Rez. Fair enough. Oh! Shin picks up 2 kills. I don't think he can escape though. He's picked up in Wisp form. Free kill for MST. Free bot, shall I say. We are seeing some fighting over the orbital revival as well. Potentially if Rocky have first goods potentially over at the bow. Looking for the steal. They get the hook. And they get the dunk afterwards. They do, followed by the ulti. The Kamehameha comes out. At least 1 member. Now they need to try and stop the Wisp Res, but they have the Red GA, which makes it really easy to stick. But Trinity may die in this instance. Also, losing the Red GA would be really, really damaging if you die to the zone. The slug wave just afterwards killing Apocalypse as well. Oh, and they do get the dunk, so only Aiden makes it out in this instance. Lost alive. Crown is conveniently placed at his feet.
Enemy
The
has
Super
slain
Vibe
the
gods.
lava baron.
Fluffyfish has also done the same. Trying to bring back Hachi in this instance, but the trainer's also there potentially for a stick. He was able to stick that one, but now Meek is there for round 2. Then Flash is there for round 3. They're really trying to grief the rest, and they successfully griefed it. Even pops the ulti for an extra bit of damage. Got need to be more in this instance. Found dead. Rebel also gets sliced it onto Raxa as well, NBC. Holding ground. Crouch is found dead shortly afterwards. Levi just stick the rest there on the low ground.
Storm
He's
Titan.
also tried to feather through Rats. I think he's successfully done it. Let's quickly go for the chase. It looks like they are going for the kind of isolated 1v1 chase. He is there for reinforcements a touch late, and Cookies finally gets the spike. So MST are outed. Left at 17, if I'm not mistaken. There's a nice little clean hook as well, but an air blast potentially saving Charlie Lee. That's just down to the left hand side. Can hopefully reunite with his team. The nukes also dropped just afterwards. DC tried to go down to the bottom left hand side. Oh my god, the triple reap with the wall was clean work there. Just trying to do more afterwards. Blink to find Dracos, just start things off.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
They're trying to get the kill onto Hudis. The hook doesn't get the connection. Okay, Rogan followed by the dunk onto Hudis. Likely to get the kill very shortly. They do it. 55 seconds. Shichi is just hook, line, and sinkering teams and teams over and over again. Fake Drax again with the double singularity pick, but not able to extract any damage or kills out of it. Fluffyfish goes for the aggressive send in, followed by Rat. It looks like EV gets a nice little win. Nado completely out of town. It is NBC out of the group, after 6th place. Last last attempt from Levi. Had to pop the ulti. Raxa really playing bodyguard in this instance, successfully kept keeping his teammate alive. Ooh, there goes the aggressive sending by Ewar, really capitalizing on Rats like a kind of looking after that super nice chain finale. Actually, it is dead in this instance though, maybe a bit off more than they can chew. Bow, they're going absolutely clean up mode, it feels like. Going to just like to be the next victim, and they are about to get that wisp stick with the crown. Back as a full 4-man, it looks like. So he's been battle gun. Going to get the Drunkle kill onto him. It looks like EV get the kill. Ewar are out in 5th place. Wisp vacuum now in EV's potential. Or EV's graph, shall I say. Not sure who wants it though. Maybe Ice could take it potentially. We do see Gun outed shortly afterwards. They've got good placement points this time. Let's see if Rat can get another mega hook potentially on Foul. They have the high ground advantage. And I've scored it. They are to get maybe a dunk afterwards. Nice little clean kill, but it looks like Bentley's in a little bit of trouble. He's been aggressively pummeled now by EV. They've got major damage onto him. They're trying to get the squid dunk. They've got Meki to 1 HP, but they can't get the kill. It looks like Bao steals at the last second. A crouch actually dies for it in that exchange. Cookie's now trying to punish EV potentially, but Cookies dies himself. It is Theo. They're on the top side. Not sure if he's last alive, but he's not. Link is also still alive here. She can kind of get the kill here. Sending in those infinite LMVs on that minigun. Crowd's been picked up by Ice as well. Same with their Theos. There's 2 potential targets for Bao to potentially target here. I want to say potentially another time, just for good measure, of course.
Enemy oracle online.
Let's see if they can get the crazy vortex charm. We'll dash at least one of them. That gives a potential opening for Bao. So get the measurements caught up to date. They're really trying to push EV for the moment. Zone is obviously favouring Bao. Trying to get the battle gun value. They do get the 2-man route. They can't really do too much more afterwards. Orlando's probably still has air blast. Levi taking a monumental amount of damage from Shichi as well. Has to pop the ulti as well. This is a potential opening now. You could argue this is a bit of mispositioning for EV to pop the ulti to make sure that Levi's still alive, and this is a potential 3 moment for a third party from Rat to come down. They tried to get a lot of damage onto the roof, and they've successfully done it, but they're already rapidly healing up, of course having the heals.
The storm is closing.
Potentially providing that extra additional bit of value here, but Rata ran out of space. It looks like the crown might be donated to EV in this instance, unless they can have a 1v1 fight. It looks like they've already lost 1 member. They're trying to get the kill on the crown if possible to bring back all members. They've done it successfully. Now it's a kind of 4v4, but there's a lot of fighting in zone, or a lot of damage taken to zone. No armors as well for EV. Bao looking to completely collapse on them if possible. EV trying to hold on in this kind of small little pocket of space, but running out of it rapidly. The last member alive, and it is Bao taking game number 5. ending off with 22 kills. Nice.
Here goes.
Warning. Storm closing. Select your hunter.
Try not to stare.
You are the drop leader. Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Welcome back, everyone. We are now in game 6. Almost on Imatech. It's going to be cross country. Seeing Solar Fortitude. 4 teams dropped on Scav. Crazy work. G trying to potentially hold their in against Fluffy. They're trying to get the shots in on Strike. Wait. Also does die at the last second. Fluffy managed to potentially make it out there. We see Rat just to the left. Fluffy trying to last as long as possible. Actually gets the spike, making it a potentially even exchange. And Meki tries to capitalize on this in a major way. Is just Gecko last alive. There's no way. He is there for bodyguard at the last second.
An enemy oracle is
What's
scanning.
he doing? It's a full send, bro. Dude, that was fun. Maybe not for them, but maybe it was. I don't know.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
They tried to cook, but they burnt the whole house down, bro. Trying to get the send in. Ooh, Rizana getting some potential major damage onto ED with that spike grenade. Really, really clean play. He's gonna hold his own now. He's getting a couple of LMBs in. Trying to stay alive. Oh, if he had a bit more HP, but maybe.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul. Storm tightening.
Get some damage into HP if possible.
Enemy oracle online.
Cloud did lose Ash in this exchange there, but not too bad overall. There's a prolonged chase going on to Ice. I think they're going to finally find him. I just think that they don't want to fund. Keeping the servers alive. Like they won't give the server code. They said there's like too much infrastructure around it. Which, you know, anything's worth a try, but I just don't. I don't believe that you'll have any luck. Just knowing how the company like kind of functions and what they've already said as well. It's not really like. It's what they've explicitly said. That they
An
don't want
enemy
to,
oracle is scanning.
like all the architecture is embedded. They gave some like long explanation of why it couldn't happen. I'm dead though. Yes, they all made away for a second. These? Oh my god, that Reap was cinematically clean against EV. They fully outed. Holy schmoly. Rat absolutely consumed them.
Zinc-coated steel.
Aggressive send in. He gets the potential major damage with Drake Dust, manages to escape at the last second. You get the kill to Rebel to start things off. Probably dashes up to the top side. Hopefully he can escape. Because they're not too far away though, of course. Nice little knockaway extends the survivability. It is just trying to be last alive now. Yeah, exactly, Luca. That would be the dream, right?
Enemy oracle online.
I've already gone through some sort of stage of grief with this game, or just like a stage of grief in general with like stuff. So I understand like I already hold this like really sentimental value when something is already happening that's good. Like when my team won a tournament, I knew that would be a moment I'd cherish, even though it's just some like it's like a personal thing that I like, right? Like I was already like sentimental then, even like without looking at it months and months later. I already thought at the time I was like, yeah, this is like great. I know, and I also knew that yeah, this is not gonna last forever either. Even if the game was like really successful, just because I knew its direction, like the way that the direction they were taking the gaming was just not going to be one that was favourable to its longevity or its enjoyment. Like you're always going to love the chance of having to, you're always going to love that kind of idea of being able to.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
That time where you could just log on, play with your friends, do like 8-hour sessions a day, and you want to go again as soon as you can. Like those were the days, bro. And you just have like 8-hour Discord calls every day, just chatting with your homies and playing the games. Even then, I knew that was something I'd cherish. Like, well, at least with the friend group I had. Even if there was drama or something between us, eventually or whatever it was.
Have captured a meteor soul.
That's the only thing of when you become old. Like, I realize this is something I've realized. Maybe it's just my experience. It's not necessarily dependent upon your age, but like, just yeah, like how you're saying, Luca, you just store it. Like you can already pinpoint. You can already pinpoint like, yeah, that's going to be a fucking insane memory. Like, I feel like some of the younger generation, they only realize after it's happened, like, oh my god, I'm going to miss it. Why not? Like, I just enjoyed it while it was there, you know. That's just kind of a attitude I'm trying to take. Maybe you can say it's just my brain is protecting me from the true sadness. I don't know. But I don't really feel like that's sad. I feel like I already came. To me, it's like I already came to it. This is like the inevitable conclusion. I mean, I know I sound like Thanos with like saying that, but just based on all of the kind of information we were kind of told or trickle fed from various different sources. what else can we assume? And it's just like now that the mirror's told you the truth, now you don't like it. But everyone knew that was the truth anyway.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon. Enemies have captured a soul.
So then shortly afterwards. Vacuum and devastation. 45 seconds.
The storm is closing.
Did you manage to get the res off? Do you see a gun as well, looking for some last second mobs? Exactly, Luca. Bro, I feel the exact same way as you, Luca, bro. It's like, okay, I'm gonna commit the rest of my like living time while I'm like physically able to do like other things, right? Like for me, I've just bought a bass guitar, for example, so I'm hoping to learn the bass guitar. And I also need to do like some career stuff as well, like I need to like grind some aspects of my career. I need to get my I need to start doing like more vigorous exercise. Like I've kind of, I still do exercise, but nowhere near as frequently as I was. At one point, I was like going crazy mode. To be honest, it's when I started casting. That's when I lost a lot of time. A lot of my free time just went out of the window. But that was also my choice. And there might be other games I play like casually with friends still. Like I still want to play games. And there might be a game that is as crazy or is like has that same addictive notion as Supervive, did have, you know. But I don't see that just yet. Like the closest thing to me is like Arc Raiders, but that's not like a serious game. But, like, to me, that's like a casual game. But it's still fun. It's still super fun. Like I can still have like really memorable, like they're not as memorable though. To me, with like Supervive, it's like I can photograph the whole scene, the whole way we got to that area, why it happened, everything, like every interaction of the game, if it's like memorable, you know? I can't really say the same for like Arc Raiders, even though like one run might be really intense and fun, the next day I might have forgotten about it. Well, not really, but my memory's not like that, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I don't know what it is about this game's like the experience it provides you that makes it fit. Like when you're having like that memorable game, bro, you just remember everything about it.
Meteor beast incoming.
Maybe that's just the personal thing, right? Like it's your level of immersion in the game, or your willingness to be competitive and like look over your mistakes to fix them. What I know is like I was like that at one point. I was heavily like that. Well, at least when I was a player, of course.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
And I have like, and don't get me wrong, when I've casted, I've had those memories too, to be honest. Like when fucking Rat did the 2v3 versus USA. Like I tried to make sure that clip was not biased, bro. But bro, I was so like, come on, Rack, come on, do the 2v3, do the 2v3, come on, please, please. And then Mekivek hit the crazy shot, bro. Like, I don't think I'll ever react like that in a game ever in my life again, bro. That was like the most genuine reaction. That was like your traditional like fucking hooligan football reaction, dude. Like when your team scores a goal, that's how I envision that would sound, dude. When Meki hit that shot, oh my god. And there's probably a bunch of other memories, like similar ones like that. Wait, you played games of Lee Symmetries? I didn't remember. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad the content got more than one watch then. It's cool. pummeled here though. He's just coming out full force. Oh, Kaos gets the kill just afterwards. Cooper might also be a victim here, but he has made it out. 7k, and Smolder's still alive as well. They're not too bad. They're able to probably reset here without issue. Already sticking the res. Oh, and that's a clean dunk by Aiden. And the kills I think so far. 15 so far in total. 56 at the crown. 50 aggressive dash down to the south side onto Ash. She's just trying to get the nice little squid escape from Orlando, which has been permitted. Oh, nice little sneaky escape by Gun with the Wisp res. Also get their stakes for free. Now we're looking to get the jump on to get into this nice dash down to the south side. He's there with the reinforcements, or not reinforcements. The opposite of that. He's also on his last legs though. He's followed by Gun. Mogan doesn't find the connections. They might be able to find a sneaky escape unless Kalso can taste this one. He gets the hook. Oh, if he didn't hit the LMB, he would have been cooked there maybe. Trying to escape if possible. Trying to feather. Oh, found dead shortly afterwards. So it's pulling all the way to the left. Demorius potentially up for grabs soon. Finding through a P, lose one member, and this is the Val.
The lava baron has arisen.
Demorius is losing health at a rapid pace. He probably want the steal.
The storm is closing.
But, Bao did to get it at the last moment. So it's pulling over to the left. Oh, Meki! Shooting on play. The members very quickly. It's just Aiden left alive. It's like one spike as well. Provides Aiden with potentially just enough space for a sneaky escape. There's a lot of fighting on the crane tracks though to try and stick the res if possible. Luffy's managed to stay alive in this instance though. Cassio's not able to stick it, maybe taking a bit of zone damage. So you have to make a long walk afterwards. MST do have enough money for another crown should they want it. There goes the second pickup. Runner back, it looks like Aiden forced up by Fluffy. I think they're both going to try and grab the next train, but it's going to be a long wait.
Warning.
I don't
Storm
think that's
closing.
anymore. BOP have 6.4k, EWR 509.
An enemy
There's an
oracle
organic
is
crown pick up.
scanning.
Oh no, there's a shot buy from Aiden. Oh, couldn't get the hook. Maybe if he got it, he would have had the kill. Cass is looking to mirror this one perfectly. Gets the squid dunk. Nearly. Yeah, busted away perfectly timed though. Oh my god, Aiden is desperately hunting for this one. I think his time might now be up. Unfortunately, it was Kalsu gets the killer's credit as well. He's dead shortly afterwards, so
Enemies have captured a soul.
things considered. He does try and go down to the south side, picking up his own crown. Last alive. Oh, the Chonka. Oh, hit by the root by fake strikes. Even pops the singularity, but didn't even make a difference, to be honest. 3 kill picked up there. Just left with 3 teams now. Going to play in the super duper slow game. They've picked up 10 kills themselves. Rapt having that mega kill game again, what, 23, 31 kills. Holy. Seven kills to Bao. This is actually a very low kill point game, but Rat are just doing standard Rat things, bro. When they have the farm game, this is the farm game. Let's see how long Castle can hold this high ground though. He's got Red J in his pocket as well.
Let's
course, they got the TP play with Fate Strikes. So it's going to be an aggressive send if they go for it. They obviously know it's happening. So they know which team it is as well. Flash has to see the ulti. Lizardo. Oh, Lizardo! So Flashy, or Gun have to find another way of getting him back if possible. They can maybe look to stick the red GA, but Bauer standing on top of that for the moment. Oh, they do get hooked plus dunk. Nice little air blast provides a little bit of space there in that instance. Oh, Raw was ultra clean there. Like with these. Pop the wings as well, jumping up to the top left hand side. Ash is found dead in this instance in the abyss, completely dead. Landos would like to do the next big thing, going in for the clean third party. You're hearing the arrest being stopped by Bao back into full form in a very short period of time. Obviously, you see Rat relieving the pressure now that they were trying to apply to Gun in this instance.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Becky nearly gets the hook, and when this group is going to get it, no. Nice little bit of squid, evasive maneuvers. They're just pulling all the way to the left now.
The storm is closing.
Tries the hook. So it's too fast on the Gun. Going to try and hold their own in this instance on this kind of narrow bit of space, being forced away from a TP play, taking a bit of zone damage. We're hitting a monster being popped by Meki as well. And just below that bow, applying monumental pressure to Fate Strikes. And in an instant. Stick. Looks like they're going to be like as a full 4-man though, but this is, you know, this is when the attrition war starts coming in. Who's got the most econ? Who's got the most chance of armor repairs? Rat's still relatively healthy. Theo's got no money left there, and hopefully still got loads of armor repairs. Bao are probably the healthiest, to be honest, in terms of overall econ. Of course, I can't see how many armor packs they've got. Bao just holding space forever. There goes descending. I'll get the back in, drop the nuke as well onto the res and the bomb.
Base camp destroyed.
Meki's there with the wrist back, who's kind of potentially mildly grief her Gun. Of course, if Meki gets the hook, then Blink will be there sending in those LMDs. Patriot's trying to make sure he's to force him away. Then I guess the hook gets the connection. And the TP all the way away in that issue.
Is scanning.
Would obviously be a prime opportunity for potential Bao to look to pressure Rat because there was a bit of a split there. It's a bit of a risky proposition that they're trying to hold ground like this. They tried to have a mini 1v1, the Slugware's been popped by Meki. Dio sent it with the aggressive stun onto Gun. And they've been a bit impatient here and actually lost all the potential space that they could have once had. This Flash of Lost Life, now last alive. Squid somehow get the connection but doesn't fully match, I don't know why. Pops the heat shield for an extra bit of extra survivability. And again, oh, it's finally dead. That is going out to third place. Again, they got good placements. It's not bad. Rat and Bao last alive now. Hudson v Hudson matchup. Is this how we're going to end the game? You know, with the release of 1.0, we have Hudson OP meta. Are we having it again for the game's closure as well? One person getting turned to a snowman. Mega damage coming out, but the sustain is coming out though with the ulti. Finally dead Ash. It looks like a potential narrow escape by Blink as well, same as Cookies. And there's a crown pick up, but they already lost it. Should she try to pop the ulti, doesn't get any value. Dash in the barbed wire, doesn't leave Meki make dead in this instance. Cookie tries to rebuild while Blink tries to hold ground. Hopefully he has enough time or space to do this one. Groot makes his way through to get the hook. And that provides just enough space for Rat to get the stick there. Really nice barbed wires by Blink. Rat jump up to the north side, maybe try and get the next circle play in. Maybe it's whoever makes their way to the corridor is the first winner here in this instance, of course, with these barbed wires and these narrow corridors. And the kind of boom here, of course, with Saros being found, it makes it extra easy, and Rat made it first. So Bao kind of potentially in a bit of a situation. They both have TPs, if I'm not mistaken as well. So actually, Blink lost a lot of health in this exchange. Shichi actually kills him, and the whisk vacuum makes it even more difficult for Meki to escape just afterwards. And they get the next kill maybe shortly afterwards too. They're about to take them all out. Theo ultimately shortly afterwards. Just one member left. And it is Bao. taking game number 6, ended off with 17 kills. Really nice clean in then. The armor advantage they had just meant that they couldn't really challenge the corridor. So I guess maybe in that instance, maybe Bao should have they should have let Bao take it. I guess maybe, I don't know, or you just don't ever challenge the corridor. It's one of those ones. Alrighty guys, that is the end of scrims for today. We should be having scrims tomorrow and potentially qualifies too. I need to check with Sprocane to see how many signups we have. It looks like there's at least 10 teams from the scrims that are interested, so I assume there to be maybe 10 to 12 teams for qualifiers. That'll just be a guess, but obviously it's still the tournament organizer's discretion as to how they want to run the quals. But I will try and find out as soon as I can. Obviously we do have the tournament on Saturday, which is going to be the last big official one. 2.5k on the line, of course. So if anyone wants a last little, taste of Supervive in its competitive format, make sure you join for that one. I might do like a mega casting on that one potentially, because I am on holiday now, so I can degen a bit here and there as a last final send off, and potentially in the distant future there might be a final tournament by Sprocane, a match point one, but I don't know any more details other than that. Other than I know that it's heavily on his mind. So yeah, that wraps up for today in terms of kind of like a news dump, I guess, for the end of the stream. But thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. Peace.